Hi, and welcome to What Are You Reading Wednesday? I'm Jackie.
And I'm Becky.
So, we are sitting in front of our America 250 upstairs display as we get ready to celebrate the 4th of July on the 1st of July. And we've got some books this week. I'm covering some current events and economic things for some of the nonfiction categories. And then Becky's going to do some fun fact books for kids. And I'm going to go through my pile here. The first book that I have is actually a brand new book. This is called This Land is Your Land by Beverly Gage, and it's a road trip through U.S. history. So it's going to take us to many places that are significant as we celebrate the history of 250 years of America. The next one that I've got is called Careless People, a cautionary tale of power, greed, and lost idealism. So I grabbed this one because I really liked how the author describes it on the back. She says, doing jail time in a foreign country is not a reasonable ask from your bosses, but it honestly had not occurred to me that I could say no. I have this thing which sometimes I think is related to being an eldest daughter, that someone has to take responsibility and do the hard thing, and I guess that's going to be me. Also, I have survived a near deadly shark attack once, so how bad could it be? So I thought that was interesting and talking about how we can take responsibility. The next two that I have, which uh, this first one is called Giving Up is Unforgivable, a manual for keeping a democracy. Again, I found very significant to the signing of the Declaration of Independence and how we are still working towards keeping our democracy alive. The last one that I have is called There Is No Place for Us. And this is a very human story. It's Working and Homeless in America by Brian Goldstone. So after all of those heavy topics, Becky, what do you have for us?
I have some really amazing fun fact books that will also work for the kids category in their book quest. So the first one I've got is 125 brain games for babies, and in small print it says simple games to promote early brain development. So you need to know what to do with your little one. This one might be a good one. Then I've got Wow in the World, the how and the wow of the human body. And it says, from your tongue to your toes and all of the guts in between. That one sounds fun. And then there's this nice big one, 6,000 Amazing Facts. This one, put out by National Geographic Kids, is the ultimate weird but true. And there's a couple different volumes. This one happens to be volume 2. And this nice large book is called The Human Body, Fun Facts About the Human Body at a Glance. And then one of our new ones is called What Breathes Through Its Butt? Mind-blowing science questions answered. So Jackie, I thought we'd ask you a question. Which one of these has the most bones? A giraffe's neck, a snake, a baby, or an adult human?
I know it's not an adult human. Which one is it?
It's actually a baby. And then it goes through and tells you why. One of the cool things I didn't know is a giraffe's neck has the same amount of bones as a human's neck. Pretty cool, found in this awesome book. So you can find some amazing fact books and things about our history and current events here at the library. So don't forget to post below what you've been reading, and we'll catch you back next week.